Just start off by, just saying how much respect we have for Kevin McMillan and UT Martin. I mean, I knew he was going to make everything really hard tonight. They never got close together so we could trap. They played in the middle third of the floor. They controlled the pace way more than we wanted them to, but I knew it was going to be that way. He's an outstanding Hall of Fame coach. So credit to them for how well they played. But I thought in spurts we played pretty well. I thought we had a few lulls in where we didn't make good decisions and do things as well as I would like. But I thought the resilience tonight was good. We made some adjustments on the fly, and the kids did a really good job of that. And the perseverance of just continuing to play through was something I was really proud of.
The big burst at the end of the first quarter, Jenna Walker, she was a catalyst.
Yeah, and so proud to see that happen for Jenna. Nobody works harder. Nobody wants to do better. Nobody's more of a great teammate than Jenna Walker. So for her to be able to have that kind of production, just makes my heart happy. And but to know that she's capable of doing that. I mean, she's just now really getting back from an injury from last year, but her added ability to make shots and help us run the team in these shifts is going to be huge.
And that caused an avalanche at the end of y'all hit like 6 threes, I think.
Yeah, I thought the last 3 minutes of the first quarter was how we want this game to be played. I thought, here we go. We're finally speeding them up. We're going. We're making shots. Here we go. And then here comes the second quarter. And so, again, just a game of runs, really. But, we were able to, again, we shot, what did we get, only 65 shots tonight, which is way below what we want, but still scored 88 points. So, we turn the ball over too much. We don't make great decisions sometimes in transition, but sometimes you have to live with that as a coach when you're trying to play fast.
As far as turnovers, I know there's not a good turnover, but when it happens, when you're trying for the outlet, is that better than having, as Matt McMahon used to call it, a pick six?
Oh, yeah. I mean, live ball turnovers are terrible. Yeah, I mean, I'd rather them kick it in the stands and let us set our defense than have a live ball turnover. So throwing it out of bounds is definitely better than throwing it to the other team, 100%.
Like I said, no good thing is a turnover.
Absolutely.
Overall, it looked like the spirit of the team. I think you were probably more pleased with that tonight.
Yeah, I thought that, like I said, such a deep team. Everybody's getting to play. I mean, definitely something that most teams don't have the opportunity to know. I mean, when the game starts, we got 11 people dressed, 11 people are playing. And so, I think that's something that they can get behind and they can get excited about, excited for each other. But that's what you want to see. You want to see kids that are for each other and playing hard for each other. I mean, 7 people in double figures is a pretty cool thing.
They shot, if I'm looking at this right, 52.7% from the field, and you beat them by 13. They had a bigger lead at times.
Yeah, I mean, again, with the way we play defense, they're going to get open shots. They're going to get layups. They're going to get things that normally I would pull my hair out about. But that's the style of the way we're playing because our job is to try to speed them up, trap, rotate, and sometimes we didn't get there and they made us pay. But I felt like tonight, Kevin told me after the game, he's like, we weren't going to guard your shooters. And I said, you looked at the stats like I have. I wouldn't guard them either. And our kids stepped up and made shots, and that's what you have to do. But that, Caitlin had 3-4 people around her at all times, but 15 points, 11 rebounds, and 4 assists. I mean, that's a heck of a game for somebody that never was able to breathe without 2 or 3 people on her. But that's what you got to do. You kind of got to pick your poison, and he decided tonight that he were going to let our guards shoot, and we were able to make more shots than normal. Still not a great 3-point percentage, but I'll take 35% as a team every night.
Yesterday, 35 is what you're kind of hoping for.
Yeah, 35 is good. 40 is excellent. So, of course, you always want 40. But if we shoot 31 threes and we make 35% every night, that's going to put us in a good spot.
Kaysen was looking for her shot also.
When Kaysen Connor's making shots, it just takes us to the next level because she's such the glue to our team. Defensively, she's always where she's supposed to be. Took a charge tonight. And being able to make shots, great passes. I mean, just really pleased with what Kaysen's able to do. But Kaysen showed tonight why Coach has so much confidence in her. And like I said, when she's scoring the basketball, just takes us to a whole nother level.
2 things in one. Turnover points, 27-9 for y'all. Bench points, something that's been very, very tough 40 to 14.
Yeah, and that's going to be because our shifts are designed to bring punch and firepower off the bench. I mean, we bring some of our best scorers off the bench in the second shift, so we expect our bench to outscore them every single night. I thought in the second half we rebounded the ball on the offensive end of the floor way better. I was really disappointed at halftime with only 6 offensive boards. And then fast break points for us to only have 11 and the pace that we play is something that we've got to get better at. But part of that was our decision making, and we were still trying to throw it to the rim, and they were transitioning to the paint. We had open shots in transition that we missed, trying to throw the ball where it wasn't open.
So I guess the end of the first quarter, that is what we're aiming for.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, just that punch, that firepower, that pace. Making shots, rebounding, defending. I mean, I think we scored 29 points in the first quarter and then, went 16-15, which is not enough. I was really disappointed with where we were and then turned around and scored 28 in the last quarter. And then people are going to say, well, they scored 28 too. Yeah, that's part of it. The goal of basketball is to outscore the other team. And so we're not going to be in any defensive rankings all year long. If you're looking for them, then you're not going to find them unless you're going to probably find us dead last. But, the offensive numbers is and the rebounding numbers and those type of things are what we're looking for.
27 points off 18 turnovers. Is that acceptable to you?
It is. I mean, the bottom line is we have to make sure our points off turnovers highly exceed what the other team gets. That's part of it. That's part of this pace. And I felt like at times we did a good job with that, and at times we let them out of traps over and over and over again when we had them dead in the water and then let them out. But they're such a heady, smart basketball team, so you got to give them the credit for that. And, when they get healthy, they're going to be extremely tough come OVC time.
Talk to me about the development of Zoe Stewart, redshirting last year, and then how she's starting this year. How do you rate her progress?
Well, it's always a bucket. I mean, she can score on multi-levels. She can shoot the three. She can get to her pull-up. She can get to the rim. And it's something that she's able to do. The one thing that we're working on is efficiency. We need to score her 14 points going 6 of 12. I mean, that's good. If you can shoot 50%, then that's what we want. But, she just gives us such a different weapon offensively. One of the first players we have that can actually get their own shot and get shots for others. So her progression offensively has been a big burst for us. She continues to understand how good she could be defensively. We're continuing to work on that. But I really feel like that the year that she redshirted, she really grew and learned how to play, and then she thrives in this type of system.
I got 2 more questions. Number 1, what's the status on Jada, her getting back?
She's practicing. We're hoping as soon as possible. We just got to get to where she's fully able to get both arms above her head, feel confident and comfortable in doing that. But she's working hard and she's practicing with us right now. So hopefully see her back in the rotation soon.
Free throws. You're 17 of 20, which I know you like. Are you wanting more trips to the line or not?
Well, our goal tonight was to shoot 20. But we would love more than that. But the way we play and the way that we go about things, a lot of times we'll get a wide open layup, or maybe we're shooting a three or a jumper. But to be able to go up strong and finish and get to the foul line is important to us. I've been very blessed with great free throw shooting teams. At the time I've been at Murray State, our teams are 80% free throw shooters majority of the time. So it's a weapon that we need to utilize. But, I thought we did a good job tonight of taking advantage of the trips to the line. But when you go 20 times and you make 17, that's definitely a bonus.
How often would you like to have at least 5 people scoring double digits?
I think that's key. I think for us to be successful in Missouri Valley play, we're going to need to have 4 or 5 people in double figures every night. It's no secret who Caitlin Young is anymore. I mean, we're not going to go out any night and they're just going to let her do whatever she wants to do. It's not going to happen. But building an arsenal around her that can score the basketball will not only help us win, but it'll help her be able to get opportunities. But again, 15 and 11. 4 assists. I mean, what a night. And I know people are going to look at that and be like, well, she's not scoring the ball as much as she should. She contributed on most buckets that were made tonight because the reason the other people were open is because 4 people were guarding her.
Well, they're going to look at that and say, well, she only had 15, but she was 7 of 10.
Exactly. I mean, she
70%
just did.
for the field.
She just didn't get a whole lot of shots because they. I mean, you know, again, he decided somebody else is gonna beat me. Your kids, you know, hadn't been making shots. I'd play us the same way. Our kids, like I said, Coach, I'm open. You're open for a reason. Your percentage is .11 from 3. I mean, there's a reason you're open. So, but hopefully tonight our kids realize when they are open, they can make shots, and we'll continue to shoot the ball well because that's going to be key for us moving forward.
Speaking of which, to helping out, Caitlin, you now have a third big with Ava Learn. How is her, you know, progress of fitting into that lineup as that third big who can supplement Caitlin and Hannah? How good is that?
Oh, it just makes all the difference in the world. I mean, we have one of the best, you know, back courts that we've ever had in those three. I mean, those three can score multiple levels. They can rebound the basketball. They can defend. And being able to rotate those three is huge. So she's been a big added presence to our basketball team. And we're, you know, just really glad to have her. And hopefully she can continue to stay out of foul trouble so her minutes can go even up more.